Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly and I am so happy you guys are here today. I have a new Ofra eyeshadow palette. This is the Lotus palette. Spring 2022. It's not your typical spring pastel palette, in my opinion. I thought maybe we'd do a look with it today. Also, as soon as I'm done with the eyeshadow, I've got most of, I would say 2/3 of the new Natasha Denona I Need a Rose lip collection. I want to try those on. I'll do little swatches, but I want to put some eyeshadow on first, and this palette is so pretty. What do I have going on my face? I do have the NYX Plump It Right Back as a primer, eyeshadow primer. I've got the Beauty Bay eyeshadow primer on. I've got the Ordinary foundation serum. It's very pretty, I really like it. I've got a Sigma, it's called In the Saddle Aura powder as kind of a bronzer. And I have an Ofra blush palette. Today I used mostly this, a little tiny bit of this to kind of tone it down a little bit because that is a very bold, bright color. As with a lot of the Ofra blushes, I think they're spectacular, actually. I did a little RCMA setting powder on top of it, so let's grab an eyeshadow brush here to start with. And I have already apparently crammed my fingernail into it. What fingernail was that? Don't know. Put my fingernail into it. It wasn't like that when I got it, so I know I've done it. I'm trying to decide what direction I want to go here. You know what? I'm going to just use that. I'm going to pick up a little bit of it and see. I'm going to start kind of in my crease, and then we'll just kind of blend it up. I, over the years, have really developed an affection for Ofra eyeshadows. I love their kind of all-in-one sort of face kits. I've had such good luck with either the mini mixes, or I think they're called mini mixes. They're like, yeah, the mini mixes, and then some of the larger like pro size of palettes, as far as like being a cohesive kit that I can take for traveling or that works for every day. I know they had a little bit of hot water here last year, but I think they've managed to get over it. Okay, this palette really does feel like I've got warms and I've got a few cool tones and I've got mostly neutrals, but like they're not your typical neutral. Like these are muted spring shades. I'm not feeling like any of these are your Jordan Almond pastel shades. They just feel kind of fresh. They're more subtle than, say, a fall palette. If that's kind of like your jam, I mean, if you love the warm fall or even late summer, this is like a nice complement to that. I think, you know, I mean, I'm playing with one shadow. I think that's what I would say. I would say this is like a nice complement to your fall palette, if that's your color story. I'm gonna take this shade right next to it, a little darker, and we're just gonna kind of give the eye some dimension here. I don't know which direction I wanted to go, but I wanna use a number of the shadows. Yeah, it was fun seeing that Ofra had a new palette and it was just an eyeshadow palette. I think the last time I bought just an eyeshadow palette that wasn't part of a whole face kit was, let me grab it, this one right here. And this is the Francesca Tolat, but it is a bold, colorful, creative artistry palette. This is a great palette. I don't use it because I'm a little scared. I don't tend to reach for those shades very often. So to have an Ofra all just strictly eyeshadow palette that I'm excited about, yeah. Because I think with the all-in-one palette, because everything goes so well together, I mean, you really don't need to reach in to anything else. My opinion, actually, the Ofra all-in-one palettes are like some of the best all-in-one palettes. Usually I'll get an all-in-one palette and I'll find something about it that I don't love. I have random hair. I washed my hair today, so that's good. But anyway, some of the all-in-one palettes, it seems like there's always something in there that just doesn't really work for you. But the Ofra palettes, I don't think so. I think I can get use out of every single one of the all-in-one palettes that I've had from Ofra. Those blended perfectly and feel very appropriate. I'm gonna grab this shade right here. So the first one I used was called, can I read these? Hold on. So I used Bloom and Enlightenment. Now I'm gonna use Rising on my lid. Feels perfect. There's no mirror in this palette. I don't know why I keep looking for a mirror. What a pretty copper color. My contacts are a little fuzzy right now. I've got like something on them. That's making me a little crazy. My husband's practicing with his band right now, so I have like the house to myself. My son's at work. This is like my quiet time. This is the time where I get to film a little bit. It's a weekend for me. This will go up during the work week, I'm sure. Yeah, if you guys are new here, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I don't get paid to give you guys this, you know, my reviews and my opinions on these products. I just really love makeup. Makeup obsessed. Palette obsessed, really. I love palettes. I'm gonna grab this purple right up here against the lash line. I don't know about you guys, but I have been wearing so much matte neutral shades lately. I've been kind of in a little bit of a rut. Super easy, super quick, like not really putting any effort into makeup. That said, I haven't really been going anywhere lately, which is unusual because I travel for work. I just haven't been traveling for work. I've been home for the last week. So for the last week, not only have I not really gone anywhere, but I haven't really gotten creative with the makeup either. Those colors are so beautiful together. I'm so glad I have this palette, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna grab just this lightest pale yellow color right here. These are all looking so beautiful together. Get a little crazy with that color, I think. Yeah, super pretty. I'm thrilled. Okay. This palette really feels like I've gotten a little bit of interest without being scary rainbow over the top. This periwinkle, I know it doesn't really go with the rest of this look, but I have to put a little bit on here. I probably just got all of that into my contact too. But you know what? I have to take my contacts out. This periwinkle color, I think, is gonna really satisfy your need if you're doing the whole Pantone color of the year, very peri. That color is actually fits in really well with it. It's called Wisdom. Let me get a little mascara on and then I'll give you my final thoughts on this palette. Okay guys, I am back. What a fun, pretty, absolutely, completely wearable, appropriate looking palette. I gotta be honest, I think that this, I have mascara on my thumb. I feel like this is so well curated. I feel like you can do a look like that, like that, like that, like that. I think across you've got some looks. I think you've got squares of looks, diagonals you've got some looks. I think that they are all so well done. You don't have a super, super dark, rich shade, but this purple, it's kind of like an aubergine, is the plum color, beautiful. That's a little bit richer shade, but I think it's got a little bit of sheen to it. These are a little bit darker. Great. You know what? You've got a light shade here. You've got this kind of a taupey shimmer here. You've got enough to get you 2, maybe 3 eyeshadows. Yeah, did I use probably too many of them? Sure, but I love the way my eyeshadow looks. So this is a win for me. I haven't heard a whole lot of hype about it, but I really like it. Yay for that. You guys, did you guys pick up this palette? Did you want to pick up this palette? I think it's been out for a little bit now, like a few weeks. Maybe by the time this video goes up, it'll maybe have been out for a month. I rarely get anything early because I can order at the same time you guys can. Talk to Natasha and Nona. I need a rose collection. There were 3 lipsticks, 3 lip liners, and 3 lip glosses. I skipped the lip glosses because I have a lot of Natasha and Nona lip glosses right now. I didn't need any more. I didn't really even need these, but I was so intrigued by it. Figured let's do some lip swatches and just see how they look. Let's look at some of these lip duos because I didn't buy the lip glosses. Let's do them together. So the first lip liner I'm gonna grab. So this one is NB 1.5 Cala, and that's what it looks like on the back of my hand. What does this look like on the lip? This is looking like your everyday neutral. I'm not really seeing what about that is a rose. This seems like a neutral. Like that could literally be in the I Need a Nude collection. So the lipstick is 12.5 Cala. I think these are like nude beige is maybe what it's NB stands for. Oh, I guess let's just swatch this in the back of my hand. Yeah, I love a darker lip liner and a lighter lipstick. I think I just found my favorite everyday lip combination. That's the one, you guys. How perfect is that? You know what? For fun, I'm gonna throw a little bit of gloss on it. Which one is this? Shade 15 Powder, and I've used this quite a bit. A little bit lighter than the actual shade, but not by much. Wow, that is love, 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 love. So the Cala, it's a winner for me. So far, so good. I'm like giddy right now because I like this so much. All right, let's take this off and we'll try another one. Okay, next combination is gonna be the Peony Combination. So I have P2 and 20P, which is the lip liner and the lipstick. So let's swatch these really fast here. So this is the Peony shade. Definitely I'm getting the more on the rose on this one. These lip liners are so soft. Got hair in the way here. They are actually such a better quality than the ones that are in the white pencil. Okay, I gotta be honest, not my favorite. That's too light for me. Let's see if the lipstick is any better. We're gonna put the Peony Lipstick right up here. I just don't feel like, I think I need to be lighter complected, or I need a darker lip liner. So Peony is the lightest one, and maybe a good spring shade, but I'm not in love with it. I'm gonna maybe take a little bit of a darker lip gloss. This one's 17 Cherrywood. Let's put a little of this on and see. All right, I don't know if that helped. Maybe a little bit. I was trying to see if I would actually wear this combination, the Peony. It's very pretty, it's very spring-like, it's very pale. And I'm a light, medium, neutral kind of complexion normally. I think I would wear this. I think especially if I had a super rich, dark, smoky eye, I might go the lighter combination with the Peony. Let's do one more. We'll do the third and final combination. Give me just a second. All right, we are going in with the third and final combination. So this is gonna be our P4 Daphne lip liner, and then our 20.5P Daphne lipstick. So this is the combination that we're going in next, Daphne combination. So we did Calla, Peony, and now Daphne. I don't know if, is Daphne, oh, I guess we probably should swatch these first. Is Daphne a flower, like calla lilies or peonies? All right, again, super creamy formula. That formula is so creamy, it always strikes me first. This is a pretty color. Yeah, it's fine. It's somewhere, I think, let's try that here. Yeah, kind of similar to Calla, but somewhere in between the Peony and the Calla. Yeah, okay. It's a light, neutral, pink kind of look. Totally fine, totally fine. Let's put a little of that last lip gloss that I put on before, which is 17 Cherrywood. And again, I didn't buy the lip glosses that came in the kits because I felt like I had enough Natasha Denona lip glosses in my collection already. I probably have enough of the I Need a Nudes, but I didn't have any of the I Need a Rose. That's what we got today. All right, yeah, this is a, you know, it's somewhere in between the Peony and the Calla. I would say that out of all three combinations, I think my favorite's gonna be Calla, is gonna be my number one. That's gonna be my everyday go-to. Second is gonna be Daphne. This is one that I think I could wear most days. Most of the looks I'm gonna go for, especially in the spring, maybe even summer. Summer, I like a bright fuchsia sometimes in the summer, but this is perfectly appropriate. I could wear this to work. I could wear this just anywhere. This is a good combination. The Peony, I think, is a little too pink for me. I'm gonna have to find a different combination to get more use out of it. Maybe the Peony in the center of a lip and then something dark and richer on the outside would work for me. But this is what I'm gonna leave the rest of my makeup on for the rest of the day. Let's put a little setting spray on since I haven't done that one yet. Yeah, makeup's great. This is a completely appropriate everyday makeup look, wouldn't you think? I don't know, I'm enjoying it. This Ofra Lotus palette, yeah, super pretty, super easy to use, super fresh, and I feel really good. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing really well. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you would be so kind, leave me a comment down below. I know you guys have heard about the Natasha Denona lipsticks. Did you pick up any of them? Did you guys agree with my favorite colors or not? I would love to hear what you guys think about this. I'd love to hear if you guys were interested at all in the Lotus palette. Did you pick up that one? Stick around, more good stuff to come. Guaranteed I will have other videos. Not guaranteed that it'll be good, but I'll guarantee that I have videos. Hope you guys are doing really well, and until my next video, bye for now.